Okay, I'm going to make sure we are live in all of our appropriate places. Just a second, looking good on Twitch for the moment, and live on YouTube as well. Neat. I'm going to say we are officially live, that means. Sorry, anybody who was watching earlier, my internet decided to have some problems yet again. Hopefully now with some seriously reset routers, Ethernet cables in, all of that good stuff, our communication errors will disappear. Fingers crossed, that's going to be the hope, but we won't know until we play some games. So we're going to start the same way we always do with some dog treats. Excuse me for just a second while I switch over. Although, well, that camera is looking a little borked. What's going on with you, little Cam? Hold on just a second, everybody. Shh. Dogs, chill. 1 second here, guys. Let's see. Oh boy. Well, our camera has decided to poop the bed a little bit. That's okay. Just a second, we'll figure out what's going on here. Hold on just a second, guys. And let me try one more time here. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Here I was thinking I'd solved all of my problems. That is not the case. 1 second, guys. Well, no. Well, we might just be without a... Well, there she blows. Sorry about that. There we go. Right. Okay. I was gonna go do some weed, which we'll just stick here with our pen as we're getting started. And again, sorry for the headaches, everybody. But we're gonna play some Splatoon, get things started. Give me just a second, and we will kick things off. I'll switch over here. Keeping my dog calm. All right, well, I think we are now good to go. Fingers crossed, no communication errors, nothing bad. We will get to the weed in just a moment. And again, sorry to anybody who was here before and me just ducking out with a bunch of networking problems. Okay. Dope. Fun. Fingers crossed. Well, bad start. It looks like we're going to get kicked out of this game already. One of the players on Orange Team is gone. And there it is. Exodus. Yes, Exodus. That was 100% my fault. I was getting all kinds of terrible network errors, communication errors, which made me think it was my internet's fault. So I made the big mistake of resetting my router, which for whatever reason with my fiber service takes like a good 30 to 40 minutes sometimes for it to come back on if you reset the whole thing. And I'd been gone a while and moved on to other things while it was fixing. And finally, I'm now back. Thanks to be here, Exodus. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. We'll go ahead and, you know what, Exodus, we will do some weed again. And we will do our volcano bag here. And we'll do our first volcano bag of the stream for you, my friend. While that's filling up, we'll change our gear. Oh, that's a pretty sick shirt. Okay, cool beans. Nice. I assumed Exodus. I am so sorry about that. I just stupidly pulled my router out like I was high as hell and didn't think about the consequences. Story of my life. Okay, let's switch it over here. And actually, before I hop it into the actual games, I'm going to run up and do some gear stuff. Go talk to my buddy Merch here in the square. Get some ability chunks, all that good stuff. Sneeps, welcome Sneeps. Thanks for being here with us again. Hope you had a great holiday weekend, my friend. You're here just in time for some slot scrubbing. One of my favorite times of the day. All right, what should we scrub? What's good but not great? What can we get great chunks from? No. Maybe. We should also be adding some chunks to like these dad sandals. But first let's scrub away some eeny, meeny, miny, mo, red hammer treads. You're scrubbed. Okay, let's scrub up a mask here, something we don't want the chunks on. Ooh, maybe that. Some good options here. Maybe this. Actually, we'll scrub this up. I want that running chunk. Okay, let's boost some star power. I saw some boots I wanted to be boosting. Like the oyster clogs. Okay, let's call that there. Add those. Now we're good. Let's equip all our freshly scrubbed gear and shit. That's still got something to go. That does too. Dope. All right. Now we're gonna go to the lobby. We're gonna finish this bag before we get started. Don't need to do that. Need to take a drink or a food with me. Let's see what we've got. Beautiful. Okay, our food is taken care of. Our gear is taken care of. We can hop into regular battle now. Get started. Sneeps, we're going to go ahead and do our second volcano bag here before we do. At least get it started. And Sneeps, I missed that bong rip with you, but this bag will be for you, my friend. All right, that is heating up. Let's jump in. And wish for huge success. All right, bag number 2. The other team's got me worried that they might be good. Saw some matching banners. Missed him, but stayed alive. I'll take that. We always run from crab tanks. It's the rule for staying alive longer. Should also not run into plasma ducks, but that's a lesson learned over time. Well, thanks, Exodus. Fingers crossed. Get some good teammates. I'm seeing a whole lot of purple. Bummer, I think... Oh, Splash-O-Matic. My old weapon I was using. They totally just wrecked me. At least my teammates are looking amazing, holding us together. Oh, gotta get out of that. Damn it. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Holy shit, these guys are good. I've had a terrible game, man, but they are absolutely crushing it. Let's see if I can give them any kind of positive contribution before the game is over. Although it doesn't look like they particularly need it. I don't know what I was thinking. Again, doesn't really matter because I am playing with some true experts. Holy shit. Good game to start with. May I never be on the opposite dot there by teammates' team. Those are some really sad medals, but deserved. Covered up by my body there. Let's move over to the other side of the screen. Let's just see what it's like over here for a while. You guys tell me what you think. 0 and 4, that sounds about right. Keep going. Oh, shh. Excellent game, pink and or purple. Not really sure what I would... I'm going to say purple. Exodus, it's I would you know, it always sucks to let your team down, but there is something nice about being the worst person on your team. There's like well, you know, it's nice to be carried. Uh-oh. It looks like some of the teams have been transposed by Precious Layla and all the other team out. That's okay. We won't use it. We won't let it get us intimidated. We've got this. No concerns here. Take two. It's about as good as I can ever expect. I will take that. I'm going to try to sneak out there and teleport, although that is a good way to get yourself killed. Although it looks like my guy's got it on lockdown. No, I just don't need to die immediately from the whatever that crossbow gun is. Tri-striker. Splatter shot must have been from the side. Caught me totally unawares. Water's about to drop. Alright, I'm gonna learn my lesson with the hammer this time and not go over there and get immediately fucked up. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna have to face facts at some point, though. Might as well be now, I guess. Oh no, there's a... Being faced by a hammer, that's a very unproductive thing. All your paint you put out gets taken over. And at some point, they do catch up to you. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to throw a curling bomb up in the air. That's never gonna work. Ouch, lost that duel. Gotta get back in the mind. I've got a sploosh, not a splash-o-matic. I need to be up close and personal for these to work. Oh, finally got on the board. And that's going to do it for us. Amazing. Eric, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Thanks for being here this afternoon. Happy to see you again. That is a pleasing amount of pink. Wonderful. Well, let's see if we can make it 3 for 3. In Exodus, it was the very, very pleasing pink and teal again. So I live close to a bunch of obscenely wealthy folks that have no business having as much money as they do. And this weekend, my wife and I were in a walking around our neighborhood. I am in no way wealthy myself. I just happen to live very close to them, but I'm not wealthy. And we were out for a walk, and there was a helicopter flying low overhead, even lower than normal for the area, but there are a lot of low-flying helicopters that live close to the beach. It happens. But this one was sort of flying low and going in a circle and hovering in a very tight little area right over this specific area in the beach. And then all of a sudden, erupting out of the helicopter was a very similar looking pink cloud. that just got launched out of the helicopter. And for a second I thought, oh shit, we're gonna, you know, here comes, we're getting Agent Oranged or something, you know, the Chinese military is here, oh god. But after about 3 seconds of thinking, I was like, oh wait, no, I think I know what this is, and it's arguably just as awful as getting gassed by a foreign military. And that is, I think it was a birth announcement. I think it was somebody shooting like pink chalk dust out of a helicopter to announce the gender of their soon-to-be born baby. Wealthy people are very tacky and garish and super ostentatious, and it's a trip. Barely. This is not going to go well for me, but going well for the yellow team writ large. Holy shit. Probably not a wise idea to go all the way out there to their base, but, you know. I'm supposed to finish that sentence, but, you know, we all give in to temptation. They are really trying there. I've got my hammer up again, just trying to find the right moment to use it. Would really like for that guy up there to be gone. And now he is. That figures. But that's still a-okay. Look at all of that beautiful mustard and piss-colored yellow. It is a veritable golden shower out here. Still okay. Ain't even mad. There was really no point ever after the first, like, 45 seconds where it even looked like they kind of had a chance. That's a brutal, brutal one. I've been on many of those, the losing sides of those, and they are never, never fun. Eric says, thanks for the pneumoconiosis by your gender reveal, which is a lung disorder. There was a time where the longest word in the English language, although it was kind of a fake, there's a super long history behind this word that is almost designed to be the longest word in the English language. But anyways, I'm going to say it now. And that is what is not really, but kind of the scientific name for black lung. It's new ultramicroscopic silico-volcanic cosiosis. If you really want to, you know, impress your middle school friends, there you go. It's black lung, but nobody ever really used the word. And yes, Eric, it was a I assume it's something that has been checked to be environmentally safe, but there was a lingering pink cloud of some kind of particulate matter in the sky for a good 10 minutes after it was shot off. Faint, but there. Of course, by the time any of that stuff would ever make it to the ground, if it ever even does, well, it would in rain. It would get picked up I don't think most of it would ever even hit the ground. It would get sucked up to the stratosphere and then probably become the formation for hail or something in the future. And I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm going to guess it was like chalk powder. And also a girl. Got a hammer ready to go. Might as well pop it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda had him. Oh, friend. We've been on and off. Teammates, allies, and enemies. These 4 games. Looking good at the moment. May I not bungle it? Boy, that dude just slipped right through everybody on his little paintbrush, having the time of his life. Ooh! There he goes again. And he whipped me. He's got to my side. And flanked me, took me out. And with that, blue is starting to catch up here. Saved by my teammate. That was not me that took Plasma Duck out. That was somebody else. And thank God for them. Okay, maybe, finally, I can do something good with my hammer. Got at least one. Better than nothing. 20 seconds to go, and blue is going to have just a hell of a time trying to make up the difference. That's going to make it easier. But it is still just an uphill battle that I don't think they're going to overcome. But maybe I'm wrong. I gave them a lot of chances. Hi, do you share a device with someone? It says, why is there a negative stigma to improving one's health, including one's mental health? Why is there a negative stigma to those who elect not to improve their mental or physical health? Wait, did we lose? No, we didn't. Phew. Exodus, this is our good friend, Do You Share / Reefer Madness / maybe some others. Welcome back here, man. Oh, let's do this bag I keep promising. Hopefully. No, you know what? I should wait. I should be a responsible teammate. Wait till this game is over with. And then we'll do it. That's the responsible way. Why is there a negative stigma about people who choose not to improve their mental or physical health? I guess, very interesting question, by the way, do you? My guess is it's because even though many folks with a conservative disposition like to believe that we all live by our own and survive only by our own talents and merits, and we can do it all by ourselves. That's actually 100% not true. We live in a community, and we are all reliant on each other to some degree or another. And part of that sort of social contract is that while we will, to some degree, of course, take care of each other while we are in bad health, that there will at least be some effort made to upkeep your own health so as that you don't become a burden to everybody else, that they have to take care of you when you cannot take care of yourself. I'm not sure that's a totally fair stereotype, and I don't think most people who are in bad physical or mental health see it as themselves choosing not to get help. They either can't afford it, or don't have the means, or don't actually see themselves as being unhealthy. I did that to myself. I swam right in front of their squid roller from behind. Dum dum dum. My god, though, another excellent team here. Blue's gotten it locked down. That would be my suspicion. Do you share why there would be a stigma for people who elect to be in bad mental or physical health? Is that Snuggets right in front of the Trizuka? People see it as you increasing the burden on them, which again may be totally unfair. I tried to get away. Uh-oh, it is starting to turn around for us here. We've got 45 seconds. Hopefully, I can actually get out here and do something good. Currently, there are more of them dead than us. That's a good start. That's an excellent help. That was dumb. Blue has overtaken the lead, and there is not a lot of time for Yellow to catch back up. Less than 10 seconds to go. I think we did it. Do you share says it should just be live chat. I'm here to. I hope that is correct. I don't think I have it on top chat. I'm sorry if I misunderstood your question. If you want to rephrase it, do you share? I'd be happy to take another crack at it. But you also ask if I believe there's karma, and the answer is no. I don't believe there is any such thing as karma. Whether in the let's hit stop here for a moment. We're going to go ahead and do our third bag for our buddy Eric. We'll switch our cameras over while we're at it. And while we're getting this bag inflated and started, we'll try to tackle again this question from our friend. Do you share? Do I think there's karma? No, I don't believe there's karma. I don't think there's karma in the actual, like, religious sense that Hindu would mean, and I don't believe in karma in the New Age sense either. I don't believe there are any forces in the background that sort of help guide or at least focus morality in one correct, objective direction. Not at all. I did at one point in my life. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for my volcano mouthpiece, which I misplaced somewhere. Need it to do my volcano bag. Snuck up on me. No, so I don't believe there is karma. And I don't even necessarily believe that the arc of history bends towards justice or progress in any meaningful way. That is a fiction I once believed, but I think I am disavowing myself of. I'd love to be that optimistic again, but who knows? And then you also say Do I think that there is an objective morality? No, I don't believe there is an objective morality. I do believe that it is okay to have developed sets of ethics and morals. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We are humans, and it's okay to come up with human constructs like morals, but the universe is a dead, cold, unfeeling place. It has no time for such human trivialities such as morality. Not to be so bleak, stark, and cynical. There's some upsides to that as well, but no, there's no morality. There is no inherent right or wrong, but there are things that we as humans can say and determine that are right or wrong, using reasoning and logic, like the golden rule, not a bad one. Jesus was wrong about some shit, but did Jesus do the golden rule? Who is the golden rule? Heard that a lot growing up. I don't know if Jesus said it. Let's go back to Splatoon, which is what we're all here for. Splatoon in the weed. We've got our bag that inspired by Eric. Unfortunately, the downside of stopping there was we're going to lose that excellent group of people. What did we have there? A win streak of 5, I think? Not bad. Welcome, Nasty. Good to see you back here, man. Sorry, Nasty, for the weird discussions we're having, but when Do You shares here, the conversations always get a little esoteric. Let me 100% be clear again. Some people think, and this is a scary thing to me, that just because there is no objective moral truth delivered to us from some greater being, that we shouldn't act morally or ethically, and that is not at all what I believe, not even slightly. I fail often, but I try to act morally on a set of values imposed by myself, but inflected and informed by the culture and society that I grew up in. But just because I made that, I determined what the morality is and the morals that I choose to follow, does not make it any lesser just because some deity didn't come up with the code itself. That is such a it's the dumbest, I think, refutation for atheism or agnosticism. The second dumbest. Well, it might still be the dumbest. They're two very, very, very often deployed and incredibly stupid reasons for why people should just go ahead and believe in God, why it's a good thing, why you should just do it. We'll go over those after this game. Gotta stay focused. Well, this is gonna be a loss here. Unfortunately, our 5-game winning streak looks like it might come to an end. But when the water level drops, things change here in this map. Deuce! Deuce, deuce, deuce. Almost had one, but instead gave him an easy kill. And I let my hammer go fallow again. Got my hammer ready. Screw up! I hit my hammer on that pylon, knocking me in the water. Oh boy, oh shit, it is close to, it is still totally winnable. That's gonna help. I'm feeling pretty... Oh, Jesus, I have no clue. Oh my god, I was way off. That isn't even remotely close. Wow. I would not have guessed that was a, what, 15-point spread? Thank you, Exodus. Thank you. And sorry for trash talking any religion. That was... I was getting a little bit spicy, but you shouldn't believe in a higher power just so that you behave in a way that is in accordance with the social contract that your culture has decided upon. That's a terrible reason for believing in a higher power, and a worrying thing in that it sort of seems to suggest that there are people out there, those that say, well, if you don't believe in a higher power, how can we ever trust you to act responsibly? Which means that maybe the only reason that they choose to not act in an indecent way is because of religious beliefs. Who knows? Of course, the maybe dumbest reason to believe in a higher power is... good old Pascal's wager, Blaise Pascal, I think Italian mathematician, who basically said, what's the harm in believing in God? There's no downside for believing. There's only upside. If you're wrong, who cares? So what? Nothing happens. But if you are right, you get to go to heaven and not hell. Of course, that's a terrible argument because why would you ever assume that you got the right religion right off the bat? I don't know. There are a lot of organized religions out there, and the idea that the one that you would choose would be the ticket into an afterlife seems suspect to me, especially for a stats guy like Blaise Pascal, but who knows? All right, do you share? Sorry... if I'm not answering any of your questions, my bad. What are we doing? We're doing regular battles, starting it up. Here we go. Exodus says, I believe you don't need a god, but it's okay to believe what you want to believe. Absolutely, Exodus. Of course, that is the correct and objective position to have on religious beliefs, that while you and I, myself and others, myself and any other person might not share the same beliefs, everybody is absolutely free to believe whatever they believe. That is okay. The only, of course, exceptions are if your beliefs start infringing upon my ability to conduct my business. At that point, you know, we're going to have to come up with some compromises, but for the absolute most part, you should absolutely be free to believe what you believe. All right, focusing. Didn't know that guy was there. I'll splat him anyways. I think we got a blobber behind us. Yes, we do. But a Rolla in front of us. Well, I missed the team. almost bungled that one up. Keep up the good work, Purple. Nice! Second time randomly splatting Absol there. Well, Ruh-roh, I thought it was looking better than it is. It's not unwinnable. I mean, we're definitely ahead. That's a weird way to describe being ahead, but it looks like they are making some real progress. And gonna be even easier if I keep running right into their sloshing machines. I would say Yellow has now pulled ahead. Dumb move on my part. Come on, Purple, you guys got this. Get some ink out there. Fingers crossed. I don't think so, though. I think that's gonna be a Yellow victory. Yes. But why predict? Sometimes you're right. Do Your Share's talking about some, like, Hobbesian natural law. We're getting into very, we don't need to get a Hobbesian, Rousseauian, Lockean thing here. I've totally lost the thread, Do You Share? I'm sorry. 100% lost the thread. Not sure exactly what you're referring to. I mean, I know what natural laws are, but here's what I recommend. Do You Share? And please, please, please do not take this in the wrong way. I'm sorry. Give yourself like 5 minutes, come up with the questions you want to come up with all at one go, and blast them to me in a big go, using as many pieces of punctuation as you feel like you can offer me. Understanding that I have a very I don't have a big brain. My reading comprehension is embarrassingly low. So give me short sentences, lots of punctuation. If you please, I would super appreciate it. And just a big old bunch of questions listed as if like as if you were writing for a 4-year-old. Please feel free to insult my intelligence in when you're drafting your questions, because I promise you won't actually, because it's not really possible. But just give us like a countdown. Every 5 minutes, come up with all the questions you had before in a nice big list, and I would love, because you come up with some excellent, you got some really great topics, Do You Share? But so many of them go over my head and fly right by me, and I want to give them the attention they all deserve. And I need to use my hammer. Try not to get sniped. That was nice. That was even nicer. Well, that was a fun little stock. don't think that dude's been paying great attention. I've just run up to him with a hammer twice now. Sort of oblivious to my rapidly impending... Okay, man, these guys are dying pretty quick. Holy Nikes! What a game there. I'm going to say we won that one. I'm going to feel pretty confident about it. My eyeballs are burning just looking at it. I have no idea. Exodus accuses me of becoming Odin or something. I feel like I had the power of the Allfather in me. Holy shit! I didn't realize I didn't get splatted there. That was a freakishly good game for me. That's like a best ever kind of game. Let's not expect things like that in the future. And let's also hit change gear real quick because we've finished this shirt out. Let's put something fresh on here. Although I'm loath to change anything after that game. But this is so handsome. It's a white shirt. Mama says I look so good in white. Do you share? I'm not being sarcastic. I truly am a stupid person. Our motto here on Weeds, our motto, and I have to focus after this, is don't listen to anything I have to say. I am Dunning-Kruger personified. You should never trust anything I have to say. Because I don't know anything. Because I lack the most basic and fundamental of all bits of knowledge, the things that most people would just take for utter granted. Because of that, I have this perception that I know everything. I'm Mr. Dunning-Kruger. I don't know anything, so I think I know everything. So anytime I take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I am almost certainly wrong, but believe wholeheartedly that I'm right. It is the consequence of not knowing anything about anything. Gotta be careful, I don't want to end up in the drink. Well, that was nice. Didn't see you there, Milk You, but happy to splat you. I'm guessing you're going to be coming back to life any moment here. Boy, they've given me a lot of chances to actually splat them, and I messed all those right on up. At least I didn't die. Do some redecorating of their base. Looking pretty. Traded with Milk You. Oh my god, there is so little blue out there. Says wins the next rip. Edward, the next rip will be after this game, and it will be for you for keeping me on track. Edward, you don't only get a rip, Edward, you get the first dab of the stream. Just please, Edward, keep me honest. It is very possible, maybe even likely, that I will forget. Not intentionally. I'm just very high. Traded with Tom's Nooks. Tom's Nooks. Fine retailer of shit goods everywhere. Okay, let's get back out here. Oh, damn it! Oh, no! Things are looking dire here at the final stretch. We've got at least one guy in their base spreading some paint and love. Ink and love. Excuse me. Let's join him back out in the middle. This was no 9 and 0, that's for sure. I'll take that, though. Seeing a whole lot of yellow. Just a ton of yellow. Edward, let's get you our first dab, as promised. We're going to have to hit stop here. We'll even swap our cameras over. And let's do it. Do you share says, what do I think of Plato's Cave? That it's... why not just show people the Matrix? I think philosophy has a reductionism problem, and no matter how high level of the discussion of philosophy it is a race. It is a race to see who can ultimately get to name Socrates or Plato first, and incorporate them into whatever the discussion they're having is. I find it so incredibly odd that philosophy, even now, is so frequently boiled down to likely apocryphal teacher and student, and how much influence, undue influence, they still have over the whole field. They don't have, it's weird how much of a monopoly they still have. Let's go do a dab. Plato's Cave. My advice, again, just watch The Matrix. It's the same thing. You don't need to read the oldest version of it to... I mean, I guess, yeah, it's fundamentally different, but there are many better improved takes that many people would get more out of, and our insistence on teaching only the classic version is maddening and counterproductive. The amount of people that stop reading because the only things that they were exposed to in high school was Steinbeck and Shakespeare is so sad. So many more people, I guarantee, would be reading if we chose more contemporary sources. And I'm not talking about things that are 70 or 80 years old. I'm talking about things that are from the past 20 years that people will have an easier time grasping the language and the actual issues. That was a long answer to your question of what do I think of Plato's Cave. I think Plato is a dick. I don't know why we like him so much. Socrates for life. Fuck Plato. Aristotle's the best. Dab time. I think philosophy is... Oh, I forgot to switch my camera. Let's do that. Philosophy is super fascinating, but philosophers are often the most boring person in the room. All right, first dab done. Thank you for the suggestion and recommendation and keeping me honest, Edward. Getting hot in here. So take off all my clothes. I am getting so hot. Thank you, Exodus. Here we go. Let's switch back in to Splatoon. Rutro. There we go. Got my controller here. Exodus says, Aristotle for life. Again, 3 people, all in a lineage. Teacher begat student, begat teacher, begat student, begat teacher. It's all bullshit. I don't believe any of it is actually true. I think we don't. I was just bitching yesterday about Chinese history to Eric about how we often look at it uncritically. We should all be way more skeptical of an idea that there was a Socrates to a Plato to an Aristotle to a fucking Alexander the Great. That there would be those four people in an unbroken row of student, master. It just seems very unlikely. I mean, it's most likely true that Aristotle existed out of any of them, most surviving written works. A lot of weird shit he still has. We have like notes of his and shit. But I don't know. I doubt Socrates was real. But the debates he starts definitely are. That's the wrong lobby I'm in. I am too goddamn high. I'm joining lobbies that don't even exist. My bad. Let's get out of here and get to the regular queue. Exodus has the very provocative thesis that Pain is a good philosophical villain, which, for sure, I think, suffering is, as the Buddhists figured out, you know, the root of pretty much all bad stuff. We sort of seek the lack of suffering far more, with far more vigor than we seek the idea of pleasure. The desire not to suffer, or to make others suffer, is maybe the biggest single motivator of human behavior. Oh, poop. Bad start. 10 of missiles that I think those were actually for my ally, and I just swam into them like a dodo bird. Some were targeting me, but I swam into the ones targeting him. Poop nuggets. That's okay. We've already got our hammer back ready to go. We'll get out here to the center. There's a lot of base to do, after all. Fellow hammerer. And we'll follow in his wake. Took out the 10 of missiles guy as he took us out. Excuse me, Trizuka, not 10 of missiles. The bazooka dude. We traded with each other, which, you know, I'll take it at that point. A special for a special. Oh man, totally outplayed by Robin. Just swam circles around me there. Well, later, Pete, do you share? Nice talking to you, man. Always interesting conversations, to say the very, very least. Hope to catch you again. Under, maybe a different name next time. Whipped by Robin again. Laying eggs all up in my face. Might as well hit up some of this base still. It may matter. I think that's Robin over there. Better just stick clear. They've got my number. They're still furious about that opening hammer. Cannot throw a curling bomb up on a block. Gotta learn that lesson. This looks like some ink up in our base. I sneak around him. Very nice. I've got a hammer myself. And that'll be game, everybody. And hopefully a victory for us. Nasty, I'm good, man. Egg! Captain Fang, would you like to join us? Would love for a teammate here. If you're free, if you finished your checklist of stuff before the season changes, that is. Totally cool. Nice victory. Exodus says that 10 missiles are long range, mid to high splash damage, but poor accuracy due to the missile arc. And there's a nice trick sometimes where you can, if a level has like an overhang, you can let the missiles target that spot and then they don't get any ink on the map, as well as not hitting you. All right, so this is going to be some rougher play because we're swapping gears here. The orange is Exodus's favorite color, a nice vibrant orange. The color, by the way, of my alma mater. Went to UT, the University of Tennessee. Although the other UT, the University of Texas, I think is also orange. But the Vols have a very, very, very bright orange. Very bright orange. Not too dissimilar from the Splatoon orange as their color. It's pretty unique. If you see that sort of shade out walking around, you always wonder if they're a transplant from East Tennessee as well, or just the state. I guess Vol's popular everywhere in the state. Lucky me. Lucky me. Lucky, lucky. Of course, bungled that. Looking dire for orange team here. Oh, damn it. Shouldn't have tried to turn around. Steel Ink finally taking me down with that reflux. And there's a lot of our base to do, I guess because our team hasn't done a lot of dying at this point. So I will come and fill out our base here. Got another 15 seconds before the water level drops. One of them up in our base. I'm just gonna ignore that for the moment. A double. I will take a double. Very nice. And I've got my hammer ready to go to deliver some justice. Maybe I'll try to sneak up to their base to do our justice delivering. Oh god, I missed that jump up. Damn it. Barely got that turned around. Thankfully, I don't think they're very good with that reflex. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Speaking too soon, they are definitely ahead. And there is not a lot of time to make things up. Still 30 seconds. We get lucky here. If I don't own it up like that, I screwed up an easy splat. It is still absolutely winnable, but it is going to be close. 15 seconds to go. I'm going to try ending my turn up in their base here, getting as much of their ink as I can before it is over. Let's hope it's enough. Ooh, I don't know. Not going to guess. Close, though. Very close. We pulled it out. Popo says, and when are we going to do voice chat? Excellent question, Popo. You have put me on notice to set up the Discord this week. It really will happen. We will set up a Discord. I don't know if it'll be set up before tomorrow, but we will have it this week so we can chat. Not just to people playing Splatoon, but anybody wants to ask a question, call in, get their voice heard, any of that fun stuff. Let's hit keep going. And thank you for the heads up there, Popo. I do need to set that up. We're super fresh again. Do I have time? I'm going to wait on the volcano one more game, and then we'll get it started. Be responsible here. But I can do a nice blinker on our raw garden pen. Man, I hadn't done raw garden. I'm working on a review. No promises it'll be out anytime soon. For this follow-up raw garden, still one of the most requested ones we get. Oh, this is weird. Never seen it take this long before. That makes sense. Okay, well, we'll skip the raw garden, that means, and we will do the volcano bag. As we've got ourselves a moment here. Get our third, fourth volcano bag, something like that started. And then we'll hop back into regular queue. Try not to knock any shit over here. Cool. Okay, regular battle. Got the volcano cooking. Meant to look at my gear. We'll check it out next time. Well, we've been on a pretty good run today. Only 2 losses so far and 9 wins. Not bad. Not bad. Gonna be perfect timing on this third volcano bag. Wonderful. Exodus, I need to see the list. I haven't seen what all weapons they're going to be, what the new combinations are. I'm super excited for the remixed weapons that are going to have the different subs and alts. Hopefully some of my beloved weapons like the blobber get some alternatives. The blobber is still my favorite weapon, but I really don't like either its sub or alt. So if it gets a change up, I'll be a happy boy. But I'm just excited to see what all is added. It's not that I've tried every weapon in Splatoon, not even close. But I'm still excited to see, especially if there are any weapons that are, you know, major. I don't think there are going to be any that are type changes, nothing that are just going to have mechanic changes, but who knows? It's my first big Splatoon DLC drop. Yikes! Wasn't expecting that. Got my hammer. Let's try going this way. Okay, we got one before we went out. That's a lot of green. Water levels are dropping. More ink to spread. Thought there was somebody hiding over there. Well, somebody's trying to shoot me from behind now. Watch out for the wave break. Somebody over there. I think there's a guy up on their base. Shoot me with the reflux. That makes sense. Almost got him. But Green is doing an amazing job. Only 15 seconds to go. Pink seem to be pretty well corralled in their base. And look at all this territory never even covered here. Because I think they are penned in over at their place. Dope. Oh, Captain Fang, please do. I would love to see the list if you've got a link. Thank you. Captain Fang says that he wants that gold arrow spray because it's getting the Booyah Bomb. I forget what it has right now. Maybe the Reef Slider. Love the Booyah Bomb. Hate the Reef Slider. So I would give it a shot too. The arrow spray's cool. I don't think there's a better weapon I've experienced for turfing, but again, don't like the sub or alt, so a change up would be nice. Okay. Well, now we can switch our sailor stripe tee here. Oh, Captain Fang, you might not be able to post links if you're not a mod. I'm not sure. Let me check if that link doesn't come up for some reason. I'm trying to find a shirt to put on that looks like it has some question marks and is also something we would want to go with. Perfect. Totally cool. Let me try in the meantime, which just reminds me, why would I have not taken care of this already? Un momento. Well, I'm gonna have to do this after the game, I guess. Egg, I added you as a mod, Exodus as well. Why the hell not? While I was thinking about it. So I think if you couldn't post links before, you should be able to now. At least that's the hope. Oh shit, I shouldn't be doing this. There we go. Cool beans. Not dead yet. Sniper on my ass. Holy shit, that was a nice maneuver by KY. Sneaking right off to my flank there, right to my side. And as I skirted right past him, blasting me with his roller. A nice maneuver. Ending my hammer before it even really got started. Okay, here we go. I don't know, I saw a squid just hanging there for a long time. Oh shit. Oh shit, what was I doing? I was too busy just watching the guy trying to get up that side of that wall. Got myself killed. Doo-doo, we are far behind. Half the time remaining. Poop, poop, poop. Terrible game for me. And that was a Splatlandian youth. A beginner. Rocking my world there. I think I finally got my revenge. That's got to be that Splatlandian youth I just took out. Let's not get killed by the sniper this time. Why do I run right in front of his beam if I don't want to get killed? You know, try that, like, strafing maneuver or flanking or anything. Other than straight into his crosshairs. I think it's the land-in. Oh, shit. No, it wasn't. Thank God. But I have nothing to celebrate here. This is a rapidly escalating disaster. Alright, Orange Team, you guys have got it. I got killed by a Splatlandian youth again. It is so close. We got 15 seconds. It is absolutely tied at the moment. I'm going to get sniped right here at the end, of course. And oh my God, is it going to... Oh, I think they've got it. I think they've got it, unfortunately. Too big a blob of blue in the middle. You're very welcome, Exodus. Always thanks for being out here. Close, but no cigar. Any number of those deaths that I had at the beginning, we'd done something a little bit different. We would have had the W. But we can all run counterfactuals till we're blue in the face. Okay. They can't all be winners. Sorry, Orange Team. Congrats to the Blues. The Squiffer is the sniper, I think, Exodus. I've used it in Salmon Run before, which is the place where I go to use all of the weapons I would never otherwise use, including things like the sniper rifle, the whole class of snipers and splatlings. Not my thing. But they're fun to use on occasion in Salmon Run. I'm not sure what the wrench icon is. Ooh, they've got 2 double weapons on their team. 2 Splash-O-Matics and 2 somethings. 4K leaders. Alright, time for focus. Time not to get sniped. They got 2 of them out there, after all. Both out before I went down. That's not bad. E-Leader 4K. I only mildly mangled the name. After seeing them for hundreds of hours, you'd think I'd learned them by now, but... short-term memory and weed, not a match made in heaven. Purposeful short-term memory and weed, though, I think just fine. But if you are not intending to remember something, it can be a bit of a hindrance. Not that I have to tell you guys that. Well, there goes our early lead. Try not to get crab tanked. And 5 seconds till... Well, bully, bully, bully. I thought I was behind that cover. Apparently not. Taking a risk, jumping out to the middle here. Wow, that dude had some moves. Juking and jiving out of Inkling mode. Squid mode. I'm in a bad, bad spot. Behind enemy lines and with a wave break in front of me. Orange is definitely ahead now. I should not jump out to the middle at this point. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Crab tank bearing down on me. Be nice to finally get a hammer out. And to do something with that hammer. It is possible, but it is going to be hard to make this comeback. We've only got 20 seconds. Gotta have some, need some luck, and that's not going to be the luck we need. Getting sniped again in the final 5 seconds. Well, that's going to do it, my dudes. Another loss for us here. And another one I feel resting on my shoulders. Split. I don't see it, Captain Fang. It doesn't show up for me yet. I'm not sure why it didn't come up. Let me check actually on YouTube itself. I'm looking through my like third-party chat program. No, Captain Fang, I didn't to go through. Oh, an Exodus. You're right. No, the mod ship for you did not go through. Hold on. Let me try to fix this. Exodus, you should be good. And there, Captain Fang, I got it. You're waiting to join. Although I'm assuming that's you. I'm actually going to hit stop so we can guarantee we're on the same team together. Sorry about that. That's rude. But I'd prefer to play with you. And while you're joining, and if you are already in the game, that's okay. I'm happy to wait. Got to make a bag anyways. I get to look at this thing you just sent me here. Thank you, by the way. New kits, there it is. Splattershot Jr. with a torpedo and a wave break. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna give that new Splattershot a try. Maybe the Splattershot Pro. I like what I'm seeing there. Suction bomb and a booyah bomb. Maybe we'll give that Splattershot Jr. a try. I don't like the sprinkler for the arrow spray as the promise. Problem. That's the word. Dope. That's really cool. I hadn't seen this. Thank you so much for sharing that. Oh, the gun that we just got killed a lot by, the E-Ink 4K something, is getting nerfed, apparently. Huh. Okay. Cool beans. I'm gonna have to share that with my wife. Thank you for sharing it again, Egg. And thanks for waiting, Exodus. Sorry for screwing that up. Let's get our probably our final volcano bag. Don't really want to overdo that heating chamber here. While Egg is playing his game. Okay. Cool beans, final bag. I think all my gear is still got some question marks. Beautiful. You love to see it. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a final yellow ink tank on those shoes, which would give me... I'd be sick. I've been saving all my ability chunks still. I've got so many. Let's see, by the way. Controller, sensitivity, good. Love it all. And while we are waiting, not only will we have this final bag ready to go, we will just speed through it to be as absolutely responsible as possible for the upcoming game. We need no distractions. Cool beats. Well, might go see that sexy new hot vampire cannibal road trip comedy starring that Paul Atreides. He's so hot right now. Timothy Chalamet. Somebody else. A horror buddy comedy road trip gross out something. Sounds pretty good to me. Done by the director of Suspiria. It's supposed to be pretty nasty. Vampires, cannibals, and love all mixed together in a heady stew. I'll let you know how it goes if I end up seeing it, which I hope so. Awesome. Thanks, Egg, for being here. Good luck to us all. Long live Purple Team, or whatever color we end up being for this next battle. Whatever that color that is, long live that color. My dogs are coming in, telling me it is time for them to take a shit. I didn't take them out for their afternoon walk today because, frankly, only because I'm lazy. And the Great Dane is letting me know about it. Dum. Running right into those dark tetradulies. Like I was addicted to getting covered in ink. Stay away from that. Got one. That's better than none. Frog, girl, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer to take a dump. It's okay. You're a big dog. I'm deep in enemy territory here. Not sure why they haven't come to put an end to me yet. Not that I'm complaining. Water level dropping. Things are changing. Somebody's trying to try-zuka me. I cannot believe I bungled that up. My easy kill of Spider. My poor dog. This is a bad spot to be. You know what? Don't need to go chasing him down. Close game. Wow, we've got a decent amount of our paint in their base, which I'm hoping is going to delay them at some point while they clean it up. Still alive. Dead now. And is it going to come right down to the wire? I'm coming to you, dude. Shit! Oh no! Oh, I think we've got this. Snoop Boot is in their base, spreading a hell of a lot of paint, ink, doing some nice damage right here before the end. Although, oh my god, why did I speak? And why did I go out to him? No, no, surely we've got this. Surely. Ink, yes, Exodus, I'm sorry. Ink. It is a squid's defensive, one of their many very idiosyncratic defensive mechanisms. Why would I dare impugn it with such human analogs? This is ink, baby. This ain't paint. Keep going. Close game. Thanks for the assist, egg. And I keep saying, by the way, that the ink is a squid's defensive mechanism, but we all know that that's not entirely true, not exclusively, and not even, I mean, it's more associated with the octopus, which I didn't realize, by the way, that this game has both squid and octopus people. It wasn't until my wife pointed out to me, and I've played Splatoon 1 and 2, 2 and 3, not 1 and 2, 2 and 3. Played a whole Splatoon and didn't realize they're octolings and inklings, squidlings. I have no idea how that's correct. Exodus is sharing with us some impressive ink factoids, which he shared with us earlier as well. Feel free again, Exodus, to share with us that ink fact about the type of squid that, what'd you say, they have lifespans of about 90 years, but 80 of it is nearly ageless. It isn't until they run out of the ability to produce ink that they start to age, and rapidly. The animal kingdom, man. Dude, fell right in the water. The squid has the largest eye in all of the squid. That's always a distinction that needs to be made. The colossal squid has the largest known eye of any animal ever, perhaps even. It has an unbelievably huge eye, bigger than any whale. While the blue whale is the largest animal to have, very likely the largest animal to have ever lived on Earth, the colossal squid is the largest known eye of any animal we have ever found. Which is actually kind of perplexing to many scientists because, well, we'll trade, that's fine. At the depths that colossal squids live, aka the areas of the light that get no sunlight whatsoever, no light, doesn't matter how big your eye really is, you're not going to be seeing anything. So why would it produce such a humongous eye that produces seemingly little benefit to the organism? It's probably because we don't entirely understand what a squid eye is for, or even how it works. We think of it so much as a human thing, but it might have a very different way it operates with a squid's brain, and the fact that a giant sensor, light sensor with no light, might make some kind of sense to a squid's brain that is impossible to conceive in ours. Our umwelts are very different. Ooh, tough loss. Close one. Close. But no cigar. All right, well, let's soldier on to our next game here. At some point, I'm gonna have to take a break, do our final dab, and then play till we lose twice. Because my dogs are really demanding. One of my dogs in particular is... frankly, she's got to take a huge shit. She's a Great Dane, and, yeah. It's unbelievable gobs of feces. The joys of a Great Dane. Oh, I thought we were headed straight for a communication error. No such unluck. Bad luck. BT it is. Alright, Egg. I'm focused on Splatoon here. I got this. We got this. I have to unleash that Odin energy Exodus was talking about earlier. Holy shit, dude just jumped right over my Sploosh-O-Matic. Nice move by him. Oh, poop nuts. Well, that will be our excuse to switch our camera over and do our final dab. And then we're going to do a play till we lose 2. At which point I must say it's been an excellent game. Sorry about that, Egg. What I'm going to go ahead and do before I create... Oh, shit. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. Too bad. I lied. We're going to keep going. We might just have to make it 1 till we lose. Shame on you, whoever quit. Unless it was a family emergency, then shame on the person in your family who had a family emergency. They should have known better. Very disrespectful of somebody to have a family emergency while somebody's playing a video game. You can always wait. Strokes, heart attacks, car wrecks, dog maulings, clogged toilets with huge floaters, running down the stairs. All of those can wait until after you've played your game of Splatoon. Killed by Crabmelon. That's a delightful name, but a disgusting idea. Thought. There's this really cool idea in evolutionary theory called convergent evolution, where species that are terrible, dumb. Let them get me again. Where oh, it's giving us the heads up that it's happening. Species that are in no way, shape, or form related end up looking and a lot like each other. And the principle is called convergent evolution, where something in a body type or a phenotype or something in an animal, it just seems to be so beneficial to nature that they keep making it over and over again. And the maybe biggest example of that is things that look like crabs that aren't actually crabs. There's so many crustacean-like looking things in the world that aren't actually from the lineage of crustaceans. It just seems to be that there is something very useful about a crab-like body in the world. Stew! Rough start of this game, by the way, Egg. Still got a minute. I'm going to stop talking about convergent evolution and just be purely focused on Splatoon. Drat. Oh my god, I haven't even made it to 400 points yet. Holy shit. Egg, I'm sorry, I'm having a terrible game. Holy crap. Oh my god. Crab Melon has been eating me alive. The exact opposite of what I would want to do to Crab Melon. It wasn't intentional, but it about sums up my performance. Holy shit, guys. I am so sorry. This has got to be a bottom 10 game performance. My God, I am sorry. Well, let's use this as the opportunity to take the dab. Really don't want to see that score. It's going to be humiliating. But necessary to grow, I think, or something. It's like rubbing your face in the, when the puppy shits in the carpet, you rub the puppy's face in the shit so it learns not to do it again. You look at your terrible score and say, don't do it again. That's productive. And perfect. We had to take a break there anyways. Exodus, more squid facts, says the giant squid is a species of deep ocean-dwelling squid. It can grow to a tremendous size, offering an example of abyssal gigantism. Recent estimates put the maximum size at around 12 for females and 10 meters for males for the posterior fins to the tip of the two long tentacles. The number of different giant squid species has been debated, but genetic research suggests that only one species exists. The first images of the animal in its natural habitat were taken in 2004, meaning not dredged up or washed ashore somewhere. I think probably a stray picture from a deep sea expedition, not thinking they were going to get a giant squid. I didn't know that. I thought there were colossal and giant squid as well, but it might just be, vernacular amongst that species, and it's a size differentiation, not a species one. Sorry, I'm going to make this room. Then I'm going to go do that dab. Here we go. No, Popo, do not feel bad. I also had a dreadful, dreadful game. I don't think yours could have been any worse than mine. I didn't really look at the scores. All right, I've made the room. I'm going to switch our cameras. Let's go do that final dab for everybody here. Man, the oceans. Fascinating, fascinating, and horrifying. When we talk in a, quasi-profound way about how little we know about the oceans and what's down there and so on and so forth, it's always an understatement, actually. It's not only the thing we forget about the ocean and why there are going to be things hidden in it that we will never, ever, 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 ever know of their existence, is that, and we're going to play till we lose twice, guys, at this point. That was a huge dab. Holy shit. Very nice. Of course, the majority of the Earth's surface is covered by ocean. A huge majority, what, 2/3 is covered by ocean? Or is it 3/4? My elementary geometry is failing me. Oh, we have a true rookie on our team. A Splatlandian youth with the name Player. But they're a liar because I don't think that's actually their first game. I think they're smurfing. So not only is the majority of the Earth's surface ocean, and it's not like we've seen every square inch of the Earth's actual terrestrial surface. So you have, an unbelievably huger amount of surface area to look at. But that is not what makes the oceans so vast and overwhelming and obscuring of all kinds of weird, creepy beasties hiding in, is that unlike land, which only exists on a two-dimensional plane, the sea has a goddamn z-axis, and the majority of sea life does not live at the top or the bottom. It lives somewhere in between, and that band of in between can be up to 6 miles thick. So not only is the Earth's surface, the actual land area, much smaller than the seafloor area, you don't have to concern yourself with all of the land above. I mean, there is, of course, sky to the Earth, but that, doesn't help make my point, so we'll just ignore it. Ink brushed by Spooky. He's wearing the witch outfit. Appropriate. I wonder how many more coelacanths are out there in the deeps waiting to be rediscovered. Fewer and fewer every day, for sure, but hopefully there are still many cool things, secrets left to be uncovered from the oceans, if we don't cook them all. Holy shit, I am unable to seal the deal on anybody today. I am so sorry, blue team. It is coming down to the final 30 seconds. And I ain't got shit to show for it. Oh no! Well, I promise it wasn't intentional, egg, but it looks like we're gonna have our first loss. And, feeling pretty responsible for it, to be honest. Yikes! Exodus says, since we're on the topic of marine life, have you ever thought about playing Subnautica? Or Subnautica Below? Both masterpieces of a game. Exodus, I have played a lot of Subnautica. I played it back in the year of our Lord 2016 when it was an Oculus Rift launch title for the PC. Actually, it was already on... I bought the Steam version, but I think it was on Oculus as well. I played it in VR extensively many years before it got its, 1.0 release. And I've heard that it is only, so much more amazing since they've added all kinds of things. I loved it in VR when I played it. It's terrifying in VR. Don't play it if you've got thalassophobia, the fear of the deep, for sure. It's beautiful, it's haunting, and if you've never tried it in VR, you got to give yourself the opportunity. I'm hoping at some point in the very near future, maybe say with an Oculus or MetaQuest 3, that it will have the horsepower to run a port of Subnautica natively on the headset. And you could do it totally wireless VR. I've not heard that's a thing or not, but I would totally dig it if they pulled it off. It is a, 7-year-old game at this point? Oh my Jesus, I am just not able to splat anybody. Super appreciate the suggestion, though, Exodus. And again, just a man of great taste. I'm not gonna survive this! Oh, boy. Two minutes to turn it around. 2 minutes. That's a start. That'll help. I got a hammer now. You got behind me? Golf giggle. Ooh, yes! Yellow. Definitely making a comeback here. Probably not wise to jump out to the middle. Still got plenty of time, though. Dum. Oh no, here we go. Blue is now taking their seemingly inevitable return to the top. No dumb errors. I'll try to watch it, George. Couldn't watch that, and then killed myself just as I got my hammer. And less than 30 seconds, it is gonna be nearly... What was I doing? Oh my god, though. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is so close. That is so close. Holy shit, I can't believe it. I think that's them, though. They've got stuff in our base. Theirs is more complete. Oh, man. Bummer. We lost. It looks like some people are speculating. Curious how somebody got behind us. I wasn't paying good enough attention. Egg, I'm so sorry to lose it on us like that, man. 2 in a row. My bad, dude. Wait, somebody is here to join us now. Okay, you know what? We'll do one more. That one was so bad. We may be having somebody else to join us. I got one more in me. We'll end it on a high note here. Fingers crossed. Well, I thought there was somebody else here. Maybe not. If not, well... I guess I've already screwed myself. Egg, I hope you'll play one more with me. Perfect. Never mind. That'll be the excuse we take. Exodus, sorry about that. Egg, sorry about that. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Super appreciate it. Super fun playing Splatoon with you. Getting high as always. Sorry for our rash of bad games. There's always tomorrow. Something optimistic should be inserted here. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope to see you guys then for some more Splatoon and more weed. Till then, have a great Tuesday evening. Yes, we'll see you guys real soon.